Hey, good morning, everybody. This is John Big Dog Wagner coming at you. Just checking in, updating you guys on some new stuff that's been going on, and just seeing what's going on. Before I get started, I got some new trolls. Y'all trolls are hilarious. Y'all can make the dumbest, and you don't realize how stupid you make yourself look. For example, the ones that constantly comment, "You're not a real truck driver." Okay. So here I am with another video from my Prius. I mean, come on, man, really? Anyway, talking with a few drivers, they've been hitting me up saying that their payouts have been low. So I'm talking to them and I'm going through their breakdowns, and I'm like, bro, you know the breakdowns. Why the hell did you take this load? Why'd you take that load? What's going on? Oh, well, I didn't check it, and I didn't realize what was going on until after I got the load. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't. These dispatchers don't care whether you eat or not. I don't care how nice they sound. I don't care how, friendly they might be. If you don't make money, they still going home to their house, to their apartment, to their camper, wherever they live, and they paying their bills because, as far as the company's concerned, they did their job, so they getting their paycheck. The only one who truly cares about whether or not you make money is you. Just like any other business owner out there. The guy that owns a taco stand, that's out there selling tacos, if he happens to park someplace that has low traffic and he ain't selling no tacos, ain't nobody gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hey, taco stand guy, you seem like a really nice guy, so I'm gonna donate, $10,000 for this month." It doesn't work that way. That taco stand guy has to do what he has to do to make sure that he makes money. As a truck driver running your business, you have to do what you have to do to make sure that you make money. And one of the things that you have to do is look at all the details for the jobs that you are offered and decide whether or not that's a profitable load or not. And if it's not a profitable load, I don't care how nice your dispatcher sounds. I don't care how cute they may sound. I don't care how friendly they might be. The answer is no. And if they get belligerent about it, if they get, whatever about it, so if you don't make money, are they going to go to your house and be like, "Hey, here's 3 bags of groceries to feed your family"? No. You have to develop the mentality of this is about you. And you have to make sure that you are taken care of. And if you are not taken care of, then you need to do what you need to do to make sure that you are taken care of. And one of the things that you need to do is to be able to tell these dispatchers, that's a crap load. I don't want it. Find me something that's going to make me money. And if you don't do that, ain't nobody going to do it for you. And you're not going to make money. You may as well go back and drive for company. that simple. It's that literal. Ain't no business out there where you could be a business owner where somebody's going to come to you and say, I realize you had a bad week, a bad month, a bad year, so let me just donate X amount of dollars and you can pay your bills. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you need to make sure that you are making money. Period. Period. And if you're not going to do it, ain't nobody going to do it for you. Bottom line. So that covers that topic. Another thing I want to talk about, these cops out here nowadays, they ain't playing. They cracking down on truckers. They cracking down big time on truckers. In every which way they can. In every which way they can, they cracking down on truckers. I got pulled over yesterday, and the way I got pulled over, you could damn near, it looked like it was entrapment. It felt like it was entrapment. I did a pickup in Fitzgerald, Georgia, took the 107 to the 75 north. I get on the 75 north, it's 3 lanes headed north. Well, the first 2 lanes are covered with entitled truckers doing 60, 65 miles an hour. They can't figure out how to get in the right lane. They king of the road. Speed limit 70 miles an hour, but I'm going to do 60, 65, and I'm going to hold that middle lane. So, with 44,000 pounds on my truck, I hit the 3rd lane, and I passed it. As I was passing the last truck, I go under an overpass, and on that overpass, it says, no trucks left lane. Well, damn. I look over, there's 3 cops sitting just past that overpass. So I pull over to the middle lane, and sure enough, cop comes after me for being in that left lane. And I told him, I said, yo, that's the first time I saw him. He tried to catch me. He's like, well, you didn't go the freeway to your pickup? Nope. I ran the 107 through all them little towns with all them swap meets and all them yard sales to my pickup. And then leaving my pickup, I continued the 107 to the 75 mark. That's the first sign I saw. And when I saw that sign, I moved over. So he ended up giving me a warning, which was cool. Shouldn't have got nothing. Shouldn't have got pulled over in the first place. But it is what it is. Get a little bit down the road, same cop got somebody else. I've been seeing trucks getting pulled over. Man. They also crack it down on you guys that think it's a good idea to get high behind the wheels or get drunk behind the wheel. And that, I never understand. When people talk about getting high, getting drunk, whatever, they use terms like, let's get effed up, let's get twisted, let's get blazed, let's get, none of that says I'm going to be sober and in control of my vehicle. None of it. However, there are people out there that think it's a good idea to get behind the wheel of a 30,000 pound vehicle plus whatever weight you got on your back and get blazed, get high, get drunk, get whatever. And we all see them especially in the middle of the night. You're on a 2-lane road and they swerving from one lane to the shoulder and back to the other lane, can't hold their lane, whatever. And some of y'all can say, well, maybe he's just tired. Well, if you that tired that you can't hold your lane and you don't have the common sense to pull over, you're just as bad. You are just as bad. So I've been hearing stories about guys getting arrested left and right because they're under the influence behind the wheel. Now you see guys on the side of the road and the cops got them and stuff like that, you know, because you're not there, you don't know why they got pulled over. You don't know why the cop got them. You know, it could just be a random DOT inspection. I mean, you can assume, especially if you already see him in handcuffs, but you don't know why. I got called into an inspection station, supposedly to check my paperwork. As I'm walking in, they walking the guy out in handcuffs. Dude just reeks of weed. I mean, he might as well have been in the 70s, the Great American Smokeout. I mean, just like that was the cologne he sprayed that day. Just reeked of weed. One thing I'm gonna tell you about y'all smokers, because I used to smoke cigarettes. When I smoked cigarettes, I had people that would comment, "You smell like smoke." And I checked myself, really? Because I couldn't smell it. When I quit smoking, oh my God, I could sit in a crowd of people and I could tell you who smokes for. And that's cigarette smoke. Weed smoke is a lot heavier. So if y'all can't smell it, that just means that y'all are used to it. But you get around people, oh yeah, they smell it. So I'm walking into the inspection station, this guy's in handcuffs walking out, just reeking of weed, and he's like, you know, y'all test is wrong, y'all test is faulty, y'all test is... Nah, bro. They got you 12 ways of Sunday. Meanwhile, I go up to the desk. They ask for my registration and my IFTA. Okay. Open up the image on my phone. I show them my registration. This cop pulls out this thing that's about the size of a fat marker that's got the flat shape, not the round shape, but a fat magic marker that's got this little red light on it. And he's scanning the image of my phone like he trying to detect something that's fake. A picture on my phone. He acting like he trying to detect something that's fake. What that is an air meter that's able to pick up any discrepancies or any changes in the ambient air. So as he's doing this, I'm telling him, yeah, I'm glad that y'all cracking down on these people that are under the influence, blah, 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 blah. This dude gets frustrated and he's like, all right, you can go, get out of here. I started fucking with him. Don't you want to see my IFTAs? Didn't you want to see my registration and my IFTA? No. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're good to go. Excuse my language. I know I shouldn't be cussing. So, he was hoping to get another bus for somebody under the influence. Maybe he saw the name on my trailer and thought he had an easy catch. Can't say I blame him. Some of the stuff that I seen in the terminal, I can't say I blame him. But yeah, they really cracking down. They really cracking down. Just in the past month, I personally know about 4 loads that had to be recovered because the driver got busted or got arrested. I saw that one guy get arrested, and it seemed like every time I turn around, no matter what town I'm in, I'm seeing a cop with lights on behind the truck. So y'all really got to pay attention to what you're doing. Use some common sense and make some smart decisions, because they coming after you. And thinking about it, about this time of year last year, they was really cracking down, doing the same thing. Well, this year, they're cracking down even harder, because they're trying to take away truckers' licenses. They're trying to give reason to run that autonomous truck. So they really cracking down. So y'all gotta make smart decisions. Y'all gotta, getting twisted, getting messed up, blazing up, all that stuff. I don't care how good you think you are behind the wheel. None of that means you're good behind the wheel. And I done been at pickups, I done been at truck stops where dudes get out the truck and a cloud of smoke just comes out. It smells like, So if a cop walks up to you and you open your door, you open your window, and you done already told on yourself. That weed smoke hangs heavy. That weed smoke hangs heavy. That don't dissipate. Not like you think it do. And because you're used to it, because you're used to that smell, you don't notice it. So that's that. A lot of bad weather everywhere nowadays. On the I-80, on the I-90, we got high winds. Up north, Montana, Washington, Oregon, we're still dealing with cold weather. We're still dealing with ice and snow. Down south, I was just in Georgia. They had tornado warnings. I know you guys think it's cool to run as fast as you can and prove that I'm a real trucker. Gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. For example, I cannot go down I-80 without seeing a truck that's been turned over. I cannot go down I-80 without seeing a truck that's been turned over. They got them warning signs. They tell you how much weight you gotta be. Some guys look at it as, well, that's gross vehicle weight. Some guys look at it as, well, I'm a super trucker. That don't affect me. I recently went down I-80 and I had a light load. I had 4,800 pounds in the back of my truck. Now, everybody knows truck and trailer gross vehicle weight is about 30,000 pounds. Trailer by itself, 10,000 pounds. So on my trailer, I have 14,800 pounds. Gross vehicle weight, I had about 30,000 pounds. I was headed to Oregon on the 25, headed up to the 80 I started seeing signs. No vehicles under 45,000 pounds. Got pulled into the inspection station there. I asked the cop, I'm like, what's going on with the winds on the 80? What's happening? And he says, yeah, all the way down to 80 through Rollins. Nothing under 40,000 pounds. So I was like, what about heading up north and taking the 90 in? He says, nothing under 50,000 pounds. Hell with it, I'm stuck. They got a Love just past that inspection station. I sat there for 2 days watching the reports until the report said nothing under 20,000 pounds. I got tired of sitting there. My load had to be delivered. So knowingly, I took the risk. Knowingly, I took the risk. Now, some of y'all are saying, well, if you gross vehicle weight 35,000 pounds, you over the 20,000 pound mark, you good. It ain't the tractor. It ain't the truck itself that gets blown over in the wind. It's the trailer. And my trailer was at 14,800 pounds. If y'all go look at these trailers that get, the videos of these trailers that get blown over in the wind, you see the truck is solid. The trailer takes off like a kite. And the moment the trailer starts to go over, the trailer pulls the truck over with it. It's the trailer. So as I'm driving down 80 with the warning, nothing under 20,000 pounds, and I'm at 14,800 in my trailer, through Cheyenne into Laramie, I was good. Then I got past Cheyenne. I got into Elk Mountain. I could feel my trailer skipping. I dropped it down to 11th gear and I'm doing 60 miles an hour. And every time my trailer starts skipping, I hit the gas hoping to pull it back down. Common sense is telling me I need to get off the road. I'm telling myself I'm tired of sitting. I need to get through this crap so I can get this load delivered. I'm telling myself it's only 150 miles. It's only 150. It's only 100 miles. It's only 100. It's only 50 miles. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And I know what I did was stupid. I know what I did was stupid. But I managed to get through there. Okay, so let's say the report said nothing under 30,000 pounds. That same load somebody has and they try to run it. They're like, gross vehicle weight, I'm at 35,000 pounds. Keep in mind, your trailer ain't even 15,000 pounds. You run that run, nothing under 30,000 pounds, your trailer gonna catch air. Out of 5,000 pound difference, my trailer tried to catch air. A 15,000 pound difference, your trailer gonna catch air. And if your trailer catches air, over you're gonna go. So you guys really need to be smart about these decisions that you make. I know everybody trying to make money, but if you end up turned over on the side of the road, how much money you gonna make? And I'm gonna tell you something else that I found out Well, I was at that inspection station. Cop told me, you can run it. Ain't nobody stopping you from running it. But if something happens, that is on you 100%. The insurance company won't even pick it up. Because there are warning signs that tell you you should not be on the road with the weight that you have. So whatever that comes along with that, citations, repairs, you take somebody out, whatever, that's on you. So you gotta be smart. I see a lot of guys that are out there trying to drive snow and ice. They ain't got no chains. That's just not smart. Now, if you happen to be somewhere and you get caught and it snows that night, it is what it is. Damn. Rider truck all the way over the edge and into the ditch. Should have turned the camera around so y'all can see it. Just talking about this. Damn. There's another one. See what I mean? As I'm talking about, you got to be safe. As I'm talking about, you got to be safe. Just happened to pass one on the right side. Got traffic backed up. Trucks on the side of the road, they pick it up on the left hand side. And we got a wind advisory. We got high winds right now. Gotta make good decisions. Gotta make good decisions. I'm good because my trailer, I got 44,000 pounds on my back, plus my trailer is 10,000 pounds. That puts me at 54,000 pounds. I'm good. I measured out before I left. My gross vehicle weight was at 71,000 pounds. But my trailer, with the weight that I got in it, I'm over 50,000 pounds. I'm good. So, you gotta be smart, people. You gotta be smart. Being stupid and making stupid moves does not prove that you're a trucker. All it does is prove that you're stupid. I don't care what anybody tells you. Because I've had them tell me. I've talked to truckers at the truck stops and stuff like that. We get talking about driving winds and things like that. I tell them I slow down. If my weight don't cover it, I pull over. That's it. I don't care. Oh, you ain't a real trucker if you ain't willing to. Okay. I'm not a real trucker then. You go ahead and be a real trucker. When you end up on the side of the road, you let me know how real you feel. As I drive by you, because I slowed down or because I got off the road, let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel about being a real trucker. see dumb stuff every day. Dumb stuff every day. You know, you got guys out here, for example, their truck is governed to 65, 68 miles an hour, but the company allows them to have a booster. I know when I worked for a company, we had boosters. And with our booster, jump on the gas pedal 3 times, and you got an extra 3, 4, 5 miles worth of speed. These guys run these boosters to show how fast they are. And they don't care the conditions. Snow, ice, wind, rain, whatever. They want to show how fast they are. Or you hit a construction site. Roads all chopped up, lanes are narrow, K-rails, whatever. Posted limit says 55 miles an hour, trucks left-hand lane. They want to run through there at that 65 miles an hour because they fast. Of course, you get past the construction site and get back to the 70, 75 mile an hour speed limit again. You roll right past them. But yeah, they want to show that they fast. So they run through that construction site as fast as their truck will go. I done seen a lot of them get pulled over with cops. I done seen trucks mess up, hit a broken part of the road, end up in the K-rail, or even worse, the vehicle that's to the left of them. Stupid. Stupid. And I've already told y'all about the times when I see trucks running down them mountains and want to let gravity drive their truck. Stupid. Stupid. So, anyway, I wanted to talk about that. You know, you guys gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. And if you don't want to do something because you feel it's not safe, and people want to tell you, oh, you're not a real trucker if you don't do this, you're not a real trucker if you don't do that, you know what you are. Don't let them convince you to be stupid. Do not let them convince you to be stupid. How much of a real trucker are you going to feel when you crashed, when you in a ditch, when you done killed somebody because you made a bad decision trying to prove that you're a real trucker? Don't fall for that stuff. Don't fall for that stuff. I mean, I even got idiots on here telling me I ain't a real trucker. So here I am in my Prius because I ain't a real trucker. You're going to find stupid people everywhere you go. You're going to find stupid people wherever you go. Don't allow them to convince you to be stupid too. Anyway, you guys have a good day out there. Make your money. Be safe.